And good morning everyone. Match number 13 of Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship. It's Gandaki province taking on Karnali province at Mulpani Cricket Ground, and we are all set for the toss. Both the captains are out with me. Bipin Khatri of Gandaki province, Diwan Poon of Karnali province, alongside match referee Samir Khan. Bipin has the coin and will flip it.
Here is the call, and it is head.
It is head.
What you going to do?
If you have decided, also tell us.
Batting.
Batting first. दुईटा खेलमा लगातार जित कर्णालीको माहौल कस्तो रहेको छ?
एकदम पोजिटिभ चाहिँ छ फर्स्ट म्याचदेखि नै हामीहरू आज पनि त्यही हो सेम
पछिल्लो खेलहरूमा मर्निङ कन्डिसनमा अरू टिमले बलिङ रोजेको देखिरहेको छौँ, आज चाहिँ ब्याटिङ रोज्नु भएको छ हजुरले, अलिकति डिफ्रेन्ट रिजल्ट आयो, सो केही छ त्यसमा स्पेसल प्लानिङ?
त्यही हो, हाम्रो ब्याट्सम्यान जसरी खेलिरहेको छ उनीहरूलाई ब्याक गर्नुपर्छ, सो त्यही भएर आज ब्याटिङ लिएको.
विनिङ मोमेन्टम, एनी चेन्जेस इन द साइड?
नो चेन्जेस, सेम टिम.
गुड लक.
थ्याङ्क यू.
बिपिन, ह्याप्पी टु बल फर्स्ट?
हजुर, टस जित्यो भने हामी ब्याट बलिङ गरिन्छौँ, जे खोजिरहेको थियौँ त्यही पायौँ, ठिक छ.
अब गण्डकीको यो फाइनल रेस अलिकति डिफिकल्ट भएको छ होइन, जम्मा एक जित रहेको छ गण्डकीको, र अरूको रिजल्टमा अब डिपेन्ड गर्नुपर्ने छ, आफूले पनि बाँकी खेल जित्नुपर्ने छ. कसरी अगाडि बढ्नुहुन्छ बाँकी खेलमा?
हजुर, त्यो रेस भन्दा पनि अब नर्मल दुईवटा गेम बाँकी छ, अब जुन आजको गेम चाहिँ अब त्यो जितेरै जाउँ लास्टसम्म, अब त्यो जुन हिसाबको गेम छ जितेरै त्यो कन्फिडेन्ट बिल्डअप गरेर राखौँ, किनकि अब टुर्नामेन्टहरू पनि धेरै छ, यसको लगतै टुर्नामेन्ट भइरह, सो द्याट अब त्यही जितेर त्यही कन्फिडेन्ट क्यारी गरेर राखौँ भन्ने मात्र छ.
केही चेन्जेसहरू रहेको छ साइडमा?
हजुर, एउटा चेन्जेस छ, दिनेश बुढामाको ठाउँमा सन्दीप पराजुली हिँड्छ.
Good luck. So that's all from the pitch side. Karnali province have won the toss and will be batting first.
So good morning dear viewers. Welcome to the 7th day of the first edition of this Bir Ganeshman Singh T20 Championship. My colleague Sandeep was there a short while ago, having chat with both the captains. And Karnali province, they have won the toss and they are going to bat first, and for them they have now Ravindra Jung Shahi and Bipin Brawal. And Subhash Bhandari will start the proceedings for Gandaki. Gandaki, they have played 4 games so far, losing 3 games and just winning 1. Whereas Karnali province played 3 games, winning 2, losing 1 game. And they are playing the 4th game, whereas Gandaki playing their 5th game. So Karnali province, they are at the 5th position by virtue of having 4 points, but their net run rate is quite below, so they would certainly love to improve upon their net run rate in addition to winning the game as well. So I think that might be the reason the captain decided to bat first this time. The first ball, in fact the second delivery banked it away off the back, where there was a long chase for the fielder. Good stop there at the boundary region, and the batters are running for 3 runs. Short of length ball, enough time for Ravindra Jung Shahi to go onto the back foot and played it away. So I was talking about the strategy of the Karnali province. 3 games they have played, winning 2, losing 1. 4 points they have accumulated there at the 5th position of the table. And it's Lumbini province at the top of the table with 6 points, 3 wins from 4 games. And following them is Bagmati province with 4 points, 2 games from 3 games, losing 1. 0.862 is net run rate for Bagmati province, whereas Sudhir Pashchim, they are also having 4 points from 3 games, but they are below in comparison to Bagmati province in terms of net run rate. And Madhesh province also having 4 points, 4 games, 2 wins, net run rate minus 0.12. And Karnali province, the 5th position with 4 points from 3 games, minus 0.22. So certainly they would love to win this game and improve the net run rate as well. So that may have prompted the captain to bat first after winning the toss. So it was the heroics Bipin Rawal in the game against Madhesh yesterday. Fantastic 41 runs. Bipin Rawal made very important knock in the context of that game. This time onto the backward shot of land, pulled it away, but there's a protection, just a single run. So that's the end of the overs. The first over is gone. Karnali Province, they are now 4 runs without losing a wicket. So it will be Amrit Gurung from the golf resort end to start off the fresh pressure over. First over yielding 4 runs for Karnali Province. For left-hander Bipin Rawal, the fielding positions, we have one slip, one at backward point, third man covers, one short fine leg, a deep square leg, one at mid wicket, one at mid off, and the one at mid on. So 5 fielders on the offside and 4 fielders on the onside. That's the fielding position setup. For Amrit Gurung, bowling right arm round the wicket to left-hander. The time did away and the ball traveling to the fence, and the ball rolled over. We will have to check whether he stopped it. The umpire will certainly check with the fielder. So it's okay, fine. Good fielding there towards a deep backward point region. Just using the bowler's pace and gliding the ball. A couple of fielders running after the ball, stopping, diving, and stopping the ball outside the stump. There you can see, just timing it. Wild chase by 2 fielders. So it was a third man fielder who reached there, stopping that one. Certainly saved a boundary. It was Roshan Gautam who stopped the ball. It's a good fielding. Gandaki Province at the moment reeling at 6th position with 2 points. This time played it away. Gandaki Province, 4 matches they played so far, winning just a game, losing 3 games, 2 points, reeling at 6th position. And Kochi Province, they are at the bottom of the table. No win yet from the 3 games they played so far. This time a slower one, played it away easily, no chance of a run. The ball had gone straight to the fielder. So definitely these 2 batters will try to, play some shots. Probably they are looking to improve upon the net run rate as well. And apart from winning the game, a good start is what they are looking forward to in this match. Captain winning the toss and electing to bat first. This time played it away and the ball going towards extra cover region, and the first boundary of the day. The ball was in the slot and Bipin Rawal slapping it away nonchalantly for 4 runs. It was a loosener from Amrit Gurung. Pitched up delivery. asking to be hit. Once again, you can see in action in replay. Hitting on the rise, a patiently safe shot over the top of the cover region for 4 runs. And in the commentary box, I have with me my colleague, commentator Sandeep Paudyal. Sandeep, good morning.
Good morning to all the viewers. Good morning, Sanjeev. Great game we are having. Karnali Province on form in the tournament, winning a back-to-back games. We'll be looking for a third one in a row. They have been brilliant in this tournament so far.
And a good toss to win. And I was talking about that they will certainly love to improve upon the net run rate as well, but not only winning the game.
Exactly, was a surprising call from Divan Pun. We saw the trend, in the morning condition, teams usually choosing to ball first, but the courage Karnali team have shown, they have decided to bat first. We'll talk more on that, but for now it's the end of the over number 2. Karnali Province are 14 without losing any wicket. Well, we were talking about Karnali winning the toss and then choosing to bat first in the morning condition. Was not a good start for Karnali in the tournament because they were bowled out for 81 in the first game. That is the lowest score so far in the tournament. Lumini in response says that target in 12.2 overs. That is why, despite winning back-to-back games after that, their run rate is in negative. That is why, that may be the reason they have opted to bat first and post a good total on the board, defend that and boost that run rate.
It was a quicker delivery, going for a drive, missing it completely. And also they are trying to cash in on the low morale of Gandaki Province team. Try to bat in the first and put good total on the board and put pressure on them.
Exactly, Gandaki have not been up to the mark in this tournament. They were coming as a gold medal winner of recently concluded Inter-Province men's cricket in Bharatpur, Chitwan. They were the gold medal. That was a knockout tournament. Oh, tight single. Could have been a trouble there for Bipin Rawal and Gandaki Province. But they defeated strong Madhes side, Madhes were in a great form. Won back-to-back matches. Then it was Gandaki who stopped their winning run. And after that, Madhes is also out of form, losing 2 back-to-back games. Well, I had a talk with Dev Khanal. I was talking about what is your plan in this tournament? Will Lumini finish in top 2? And he was talking about it is a round robin format. We will do our best, but I think the table will fluctuate around the tournament as the tournament progresses. All the 7 teams, they can play a competitive cricket. That is why the table looks so competitive at the moment. Lumini Province currently on top, followed by Bagmati, Sudur Pasim and Madhes. Also Karnali having 4 points each. Gandaki, they have 2 points. And Kosi Province are the only side they are without the point. Sanjeev.
Yeah, most of the teams, they still have chance of making it to the grand finale. We'll talk more. That's the end of the third over. Karnali Province there. Karnali Province at the moment, 3 overs have been bowled. They are now 16 runs on the board without losing a wicket.
Yeah, we were talking about a competitive cricket in this tournament. Every 7 province putting up a good fight, but for Gandaki and Kosi, it's too difficult now to book that top 2 spot because you have to win the remaining 2 matches. I'm talking about Gandaki. You have to win the remaining 2 matches with a good run rate, and then also you will have to rely on the others' result to secure that final spot. So a tough job to do for Gandaki.
Definitely, they are in a very tricky situation. They not only have to win the games, they have to win the games comprehensively, improve upon the required their net run rate, and also depend upon the result of the other teams' out results of this tournament to make it to the grand finale. So tricky situation they are in. Anyway, still they will all this time out of the backward playing, and they dropped it. The ball was in the air. The fielder ran quickly, but not being able to grab it.
Karan Pangini was the fielder there had a great chance to dismiss Ravindra Jangsai. Look at that, Subhas Bhandari turning it away off the back foot. Ravindra Jangsai trying to go aerial, had a good chance there, but chance gone missing. Well, a different strategy from Gandaki Province and Bipin Khatri in this game as well. Usually used to start with himself, Bipin, but due to the left hand right hand combination Karnali Province have as an opener, Subhas Bhandari was into the attack. That was a dropped chance, you can see from Karan Pangini. This time goes towards the backward point region and will be a boundary. Ravindra Jangsai and Bipin Rawal, they look in a great touch.
That was fantastic. Square driven that one outside the off stump and played it away. Squarish of the wicket that you can see. And the ball traveling to the fence. The outfield is too quick. Once the bowler beats the fielder, the ball races away towards the fence. Desperate attempt from the third man fielder to stop the ball, but the ball reaching the boundary. So both the batters are on double digit at the moment. Ravindra Jangsai and Bipin Rawal, that you can see. The grass, still you can see dew glistening on the top of the grass blade.
And to tell you all, this is a different pitch from yesterday's game. A different one is being used today. So it will be interesting to see how it will react, how will batters respond to that. For now, it's end of over number 4. Karnali at 23 without losing any wicket.
So Karnali Province, they are now 23 runs on the board without losing a wicket. They won the toss and decided to bat first once again. Bipin Rawal on strike, the hero for them. He made fantastic 41 runs, winning the game against Karnali.
Well, that was excellent 41. That is why he won the Player of the Match award. Anchoring 41 runs. The target was not that big. Played a calculative cricket. Bipin Rawal, no pressure at all. Madhya Province, they were a left-hand bowler, heavy side, and same is the Gandaki. Bipin Khatri, Kamal Pariyar are the 2 left-arm spinners. So Bipin Rawal need to play sensible cricket once again if Karnali want to bag the 6th point in the tournament.
So having a left-hander batter for Karnali Province has come good, negating the bowling attack. Left arm bowlers of the opposition sides. This time onto the backward, played it away, but straight to the cover region.
Well, it's good to see Karnali playing a good cricket. A few years back they were taken as the minors of the domestic cricket, but time has changed. Karnali they have emerged as one of the good team, a fighting one in the domestic cricket. In men's PM Cup as well, they registered 4 victories, defeating Gandaki themselves, Lumbini, and then Kosi, and also a departmental side, Armed Police Force Club. That was a good campaign, but it was a 50-over campaign. And in Biratnagar as well, in Kosi Province Trophy, they played a final of the tournament, defeated Madhes and APF in the group stage, and sidelined Lumbini in the semi-final to play the final. However, they were defeated by Tribhuvan Army in the final of that tournament. So great to see Karnali playing a competitive cricket in this tournament as well. Already 2 victories for them, and are in a good race to book a place in the final.
That's end of the 5th over as well. Very good bowling, just a single run conceded, so its 5 overs gone. Karnali Province, they are now 24 runs on the board without losing a wicket. Yes, in the recent times we have seen the emergence of Karnali Province. As my colleague said, at one point of time they were minnows in the circuit of domestic cricket, but now they have made themselves a force to be reckoned with. Good emergence of a team like Karnali Province, and the cricket is becoming more and more competitive in recent times. And this time onto the back foot, pulled it away, the ball is in the air, there's a fielder, and it dropped it. So second time the sky catch has been dropped, and the ball travelling to the mid-wicket boundary region for 4 runs. Let me tell you, it should have been taken. The ball was in the air for a long time. It was in the air, but just could not hold on to it. So the ball, and adding insult to injury, the ball travelling to the fence as well for a boundary.
Well, looks like it was Arjun Kumar fielding a deep mid-wicket region, I reckon. An instant change in the fielding position. Bipin Khatri, the captain, goes to mid-wicket region, and Arjun Kumar is fielding at mid-on region. Both the openers, they now have got 1 life each, 1 extra life.
We just can't afford to drop catches of a batter like Bipin Rawal, who is in form at the moment, is middling the ball quite well. Last time playing up Pishley, and the ball will travel to the long on boundary region for another boundary. The ball was in the slot, and Bipin Rawal coming forward and driving firmly. No chance for the mid-on fielder, though there was an attempt to stop the ball, but the ball piercing the fielder and travelling to the fence. There you can see the ball was in the air for a while. Attempt for a catch, it was a difficult one. So Bipin Rawal at the moment living dangerously, couple of times ball going nearby the hands of the fielders, but just missing it. So very lucky indeed for Bipin Rawal.
Exactly, tried to go aerial towards the mid-off region, but got an edge, still got a boundary. A bit of aggression there from Subhash Bhandari, and a smile from Bipin Rawal as well. All smile for him since that match-winning knock yesterday. A good one from him.
It seems that Lady Luck is smiling on him. A couple of chances already gone in this innings so far. He is still there at the crease, so he should make the best use of the life he has got. He's batting on 21 runs.
Karnali Province, after that big defeat in the first game, have come back really well. Defeated Sudur Pasim in the second game, and then Madhes yesterday, playing so good cricket. Karnali is a strong T20 team as well. Look at that, this time smacks it, will run towards a boundary rope for another 4 runs. That's third one in the same over against Subhash Bhandari. Subhash was brought into the attack to deal with that matchup. We usually talk about off-break bowler bowling against left-handed batter, but that matchup hasn't worked, and 3 boundaries scored in that over, 12 runs coming from that. Also, power play comes to an end. Karnali putting up 36 runs without losing wicket. They are going good, Sanjeev.
Definitely 6 runs per over is a good one to start with, and for them the Bipin Rawal is doing good job, though he was dropped couple of times. In fact, both the opener pair, both batters getting live in this match, so catching has been poor, let me tell you, at the moment for Gandaki. You just can't afford to drop too many catches, scare once. So Kamal Pariyar comes on to bowl, another left arm spin bowler. Bowlers did create chances, but it was the fielders who didn't do their job by dropping the catches. This time onto the backward, making himself a room and driving the ball towards the sweeper cover region just for a single run.
Well, the opening stand that matters the most in T20 cricket. If your openers can yield a good opening partnership, then the upcoming batters, they have a license to play freely. Also finishers can go for a wild swing, and Bipin Rawal at the moment is playing very sensibly.
This time driving the ball firmly towards the long off region. So he has found his rhythm despite the fact he was dropped a couple of times, leaving dangerously. So 38 runs there put up the opening pair of Ravindra Jangshahi and Bipin Rawal for Karnali province. Onto the back foot and pulled it away towards the cow corner region. That's 4 runs this time around for Ravindra Jangshahi. Short of length ball, plenty of time for him to go onto the back foot and pulled it away. 4 runs.
Well, the second boundary for Ravindra Jangshahi, this time waiting and dispatching it towards the cow corner region. A good opening stand at the moment for Karnali province. 42 runs already added. Now Bipin Khatri will have to think differently. Bought on left arm spinner. And a good cricket from Ravindra Jangshahi, straight away looking for that single run, trying to go off strike after smacking a boundary, not giving anything for the bowler to plan.
So you have to do a lot of thinking. That's the end of the over. So now 7 overs gone. It's now 42 runs on the board without losing a wicket for Karnali province.
Well, a good thing about this opening partnership, they are currently batting with the run rate of 6 per over, and no problem for them as well, because they have plenty of batting to come. If they just can set a foundation, the later part of the tournament will be handled by the middle order and down the order batter. Arjun Gharti, a classy batter. We saw Bipin Bikram Shahi playing a good knock yesterday, and then they have Dinesh Adhikari in role of finisher. We all know how explosive he is in the last overs, so they just need to take this inning long.
Definitely they have done a very good job. 43 runs they waited for the first wicket. In comes through, but there's a backup fielder, so there will no chance of going for the second run. As Karnali, they have some good batters, some big hitters down the order. Definitely they can cash in on the good start provided by the openers and put up a substantial total on the board. Current run rate 5.73, but they would like to improve upon. Played it away towards the long on region just for a single run. So what type of a total they must be thinking at the moment, the skipper of Karnali province? in this match?
Well, 135 plus 140 or maybe over that. 135 looks a good first inning total at the moment in this pitch. We have seen team chasing, struggling, and will definitely be more if Bipin Rawal continue playing those shots. A first maximum of the day. Bipin Rawal coming down the track against the finger spinner and dispatching it over long off region for a maximum.
It was a flighty delivery inviting the batter Bipin Rawal, and he was down the track and smashed it away over the long off region for the air. You can see the ball flying like a paragliding, traveling over the long off boundary region for the maximum.
Well, the matchup they were looking for haven't worked till now because Bipin Rawal is handling the finger spinner so easily at the moment. 3 boundaries in the previous over and now 6 runs and a single to close out with. 10 runs from that over as well. Subhas Bhandari has already bowled 4 overs. His job is done with the ball in hand. Karnali Province are 51 without losing any wicket after 8 overs.
So Kamal Pariyar will bowl his second over. 6 runs he conceded in his previous over. So Bipin Rawal at the moment looking good, hitting a big 6 in the previous over. So he has made his intentions very clear. He is going to go about the business in the robust fashion. He will not get bogged down. He will play his shots. I think that's the instructions the captain might have given him, that you should go for the strokes, score some quick runs. Since you are in good form, you have scored 41 runs and you can do again, and you can do it better than what you did yesterday. That must be the advice his captain must have given, and he's doing his job, and the captain will be pretty happy the way Bipin Rawal is batting at the moment.
Yeah, Bipin Rawal was also one of the member that played in Under-19 World Cup in South Africa. Wicket-keeper batter. Was in off colour in the first 2 games, was dismissed in a 6 and then a duck. Followed up with a match-winning 41. A player of the match award for him as well. And also Ravindra Sahi now need to step up. He too haven't done any special so far in the tournament. A duck and 6 for him as well. In last game he scored run about 14, I reckon. Former captain. He's a very talented batter. Has played age level cricket for Nepal. Was long servant of Karnali Province. Former captain Ravindra Sahi just supporting Bipin Rawal at the moment because he's looking so good.
So here you can see Kamal Pariyar wants to have some changes on the fielding positions. Once again bouncing down the track and lofting that one high over the long region for the maximum. Once again Bipin Rawal dancing down the track and lofted that one, and the ball flying all over the long on region for the maximum. Couple of steps forward, clean 6. No chance for the fielder. He was just a mere spectator. What he could do, just go and fetch the ball back. This time short of that delivery, and as a change he played that one towards the long off region. There you can see a bit of fumbling, and the batters are coming back for the second run as well. It's a good running between the wickets. So good over. 10 runs coming in this over off the bowling of Kamal Pariyar, and Bipin Rawal doing the bulk of scoring. So 9 overs have been bowled. Karnali Province, there are now 61 runs on the board without losing a wicket.
Well, Karnali dugout very happy at the moment with the batting performance of the opening pair. 61 runs already added for the opening wicket. And guess what? Captain Bipin Khatri has decided to give a ball to Sandeep Khatri, who usually used to bowl at the death overs, with the short keeper on.
So it's a change of tactics. Medium pace bowler has been brought here to do the job. At the moment, Karnali province, both his batters, especially Bipin Rawal is the one who looks in great touch at the moment. Already couple of big sixes we have seen coming from his bat. He's batting on 43 runs, whereas Ravinder Shahi is playing second fiddle to him. So now Sandeep Khatri comes on to bowl right arm over the wicket from the golf end. So here the Gandaki proves they are looking for a breakthrough. 61 runs partnership already for the first wicket. And there you can see Ravinder Shahi, he hasn't been able to do much so far. 25 balls for his 18 runs, so definitely he will try to step up this time in playing at one. Upish drive and 4 runs this time around.
Straight as an arrow, no risk in that shot. And Ravindra Shahi gets an important boundary, a confidence booster for him. A bit of strike rate problem for him, but that will do a job. Need more of those. Ravindra is capable of that as well.
The ball was in the slot and this time played at one, hitting on the rise. No chance for anybody. The ball racing away to the fence for 4 runs. Once again onto the back, but pulled it away, and the ball is running towards the corner region. Good fielding there. Stopping the ball, Subhash Bhandari was the fielder, running quickly and stopping the ball.
And the thing is, they have just taken one from that. It was an easy two, but Subhash Bhandari did great job to restrict that to a single run. And Gandaki province, they do have a spin option of Sandeep Parazuli as well. A great spinner, took a 9 wicket in a PM Cup selection match. I think against Nawalpur it was. So playing in place of Ankit Neupani today. They do have an option of Sandeep as well.
This time driving, but ball going straight into the hands of the fielder at extra cover region.
A slight confusion as well there, but all smiles. Bipin Rawal all of a sudden looking so good. This time will be another maximum, is it? Yes, it is. Umpire Himal Rajgiri raising his both arms, and that will be a 6 runs to close out the expensive first over from Sandeep Khatri. 11 runs coming from that over, going over the long on region. Bipin, that also concludes the 10th over. It's time for the drinks break as well, and Karnali province, they are looking so good in the first inning after opting to bat first. They are 72 without losing any wicket.
The Jung Shah is also opening up. He's batting on 28 runs, coming off 29 deliveries. This time played it away, and that's a fantastic half century coming from the bat of Bipin Rawal. Played it away, there you can see he's raising his bat, acknowledging the cheers from his teammates. Wonderful knock, coming at a very good point of time. There you can see he's pretty happy, despite the fact he got a couple of lives. Otherwise, his innings has been fantastic. Played some very belligerent shots, lofted shots, and he's batting on our 50 runs, coming off 34 deliveries.
Great round of applause from the Karnali dugout. You can clearly hear that in the commentary box as well. That replicates how important that inning is from Bipin Rawal. Rawal coming from Gandaki. Scores his first half century of the tournament. He scored a 41 in the previous game. That yielded him a player of the match award as well. This time trying to go towards the extra cover region. Ravindra Jangsahi will be a single run.
So now Bipin Rawal, having completed a half century, definitely he will try to step up the tempo of run rate, try to play some big shots. There you can see, taken on the full, played it away, but there's a fielder and the batters coming back for the second run as well, playing towards the long on region. That's the end of the overs. 11 overs have been bowled. Karnali province, they are now 81 runs on the board without losing a wicket.
Now Bipin Khatri coming back into the attack in search of a wicket. Karnali province, they desperately need a wicket, else Gandaki province, they desperately need a wicket, else Karnali province, they are cruising towards a big total. One bounce before reaching the long off fielder. Bipin Khatri has been very economical, just 3 runs from his first 2 overs. Good one from the captain.
So coming on to bowl to stop the flow of runs, which is coming from the batter, especially from the batter Bipin Rawal. Bipin Khatri has been good in terms of his bowling, very restrictive bowling. There you can see quicker delivery, and they played it away. There was an overthrow, and there was no backup fielder, so the batters will run for a couple of runs. Couple of catches dropped in this innings by the Gandaki players. I think there you can see Crow flying off the ground.
And Karnali province, they are flying, and the ball is also flying out of the ground. Bipin Rawal has already reached the 50 and playing comfortably comes down the track, easily clearing that boundary rope.
That was a fantastic shot coming down the track and lofting that one high over the long. There you can see now umpire signals the big 6. So as I said, he has completed his half century. Definitely he will go for big shots. There you can see nicely coming down the track and lofting that one high over the long on region. So once again the ball has disappeared. There's a down slope. So whenever ball goes down there, the ball rolls down further, and it takes a bit time to rescue back the ball. So 90 runs on the board now, Karnali province. They're looking to put up a big total, let me tell you. Still they have plenty of hard hitters to come down the order, and at the moment Bipin Rawal is exploding here with big 6s. 60 runs already he has accumulated. And Karnali province, they haven't lost a wicket yet, let me tell you. This is the 12th over in progress. So the reserve umpire brings the ball. This has been the case in this tournament. We have seen most of the times the ball disappearing, and the umpires, they have to use the substitute balls. So now the play will resume. Vinay Kumar Jha, the senior most umpire, and the standard of umpiring in this tournament has been very good, up to the mark, and wanted a second one, but they didn't go satisfied with a single run.
Well, and this now is the highest opening partnership in the tournament as well, 91 runs and more to come. I reckon 76 was the previous highest, added by Arjun Kumar and Ishwar Chetri against Madhya Province. Only one 100-run partnership in this tournament so far. We are in the 13th match of the game, added by Akash Tripathi and Sunil Bhandari for the third wicket against Gandaki themselves it was. So another big partnership loading against Gandaki. They desperately need a wicket.
Definitely big partnership looks very much on the cards, and apart from that, Ravindra Jang Shahi has chance of to put up a good total, to put up a good score for himself. So that's the end of the 12th over. Karnali Province, they are now 92 runs on the board without losing a wicket.
Well, Sandeep Parazili, the left arm spinner, continuing. We were talking about him, picked up a 9-wicket haul in a T20 game during a PM Cup selection. It was from Tanav district. Sandeep Parazili, it was against Nawalpur, if I am not wrong. How rare is a bowler picking up 9 wickets alone in a T20 game? Well, sometimes teams can't take a 9-wicket, and a player alone picked up a 9-wicket. That is a very rare feat by Sandeep.
That's amazing. 9 wickets in the T20 cricket in the game is something no mean feat. It happens once in a while. It doesn't happen every now and then. So 94 runs on the board for Karnali Province. And this time plays at one towards the deep extra coverage, and there's a fielder stopping the ball. Just a single run. So good fielding there. It was firmly struck. Fielder pulled the ball back and just restricting to a single run. So now we have Ravindra Jang Shahi, Bipin Rao, I beg your pardon. That's the action replay of the previous shot executed by Ravindra Jang Shahi, playing the ball one step forward and played it away towards the cow corner region for the maximum. Every time when Bipin Rawal has jumped out and lofted the balls have disappeared over the fence. So 100 runs comes up, 101 runs on the board for Karnali Province.
Well, easy for the left-handed batter to bat against left-arm spinners, and Bipin Rawal is fully capitalizing that. Moves to 68. Now that is the second highest individual score in that tournament. In this tournament, 101 is what Asutosh Giraiya has made, only century in the tournament. And I was talking about Sandeep Parazili's 9-wicket haul. I was a bit mistaken there because it was in a 50-over match. I think it was in a men's PM Cup selection, and that was a 50-over format. That is why a bit of confusion there. It is a T20 match. Now need to prove his worth, Sandeep. But at the moment, Bipin Rawal is doing all good for Karnali.
So second highest individual score in this tournament onto the back foot. 68 runs he has scored, so he has very good chance of converting into 100 as well. Ashutosh Ghiraiya scored took 56 balls to make that 100, 101. Bipin Rawal at the moment batting on 68 with of 41 deliveries. So very good chance of beating him in terms of the number of balls for scoring 100. So that's the end of the over. So 13 overs have been bowled. Karnali Province, they are now 1-0-1 without losing a wicket. So Amrit Gurung comes on to bowl. He was expensive in his first over, conceding 10 runs. So now he comes on to bowl his second over at a time when Bipin Rawal is in full cry, hitting boundaries at his will. And it will be Ravindra Jangshai to face Amrit Gurung coming from the golf resort end. Oh, he played it away, and there's a fielder and takes it. That was superbly timed, but straight into the hands of the fielder at long on vision. So wicket number finally goes down. It was the captain who took that catch.
And finally a breakthrough for Gandaki Province. The first wicket has fallen. Ravindra Jangshai once again failing to connect the pull shot. We have seen him struggling a bit against that short pitch delivery, and the same one to dismiss him. A good planning by Amrit Gurung, and finally 101 run stand comes to an end with Ravindra Jangshai walking back for 33. Good supportive inning with Bipin Rawal looking good in the other end. It was a good supportive inning from Ravindra Jangshai. Karnali are now 101 for the loss of 1 wicket. Well, Arjun Gharti, the new batter in the crease, he has been promoted now. Usually he used to bat a bit low down the order at 4 or 5, but comes out at number 3, and you know the reason why, because Karnali openers, they have done a great job adding 101 runs.
So fantastic partnership for the first wicket. They have laid the foundation. Now it's up to the remaining batters to cash in on the good start. The solid foundation they have got. 101 runs put up by the openers. New batter Arjun Gharti, he has walked in. So now this scene is set for him to just cash in on and play the normal game of cricket.
Arjun Gharti, classy player, now need to support Bipin Rawal. He has spent so much time in the crease, 42 balls, 68 runs. Now I think he will not hold back anymore. He will go for that big shot, I reckon. And Arjun Gharti, he need to support. Plenty of batting yet to come for Karnali Province as well.
Couple of step forward and played it away. Oh, he takes it. Fantastic catch. What a catch he has taken.
Well, that was Gandaki Province missing a good catch. Finally diving ahead, Kamal Pariyar. Fantastic catch. A brilliant grab from Kamal Pariyar to get rid of Bipin Rawal. Look at that, high in the air, running, covering so much ground, and then diving, putting on a dive. Oh, nearly popped out. Thankfully he holds on to that, and it's Bipin Rawal who has been dismissed for his brilliant 68 run knock.
What an innings he has played today. Played some lofty shots, and this time around not being able to clear the fielder, the ball ballooning up, but it was a very difficult chance. Fantastic catch taken by Kamal Pariyar, diving forward took that catch. He covered plenty of ground, running forward while the ball was in the air, and took that fantastic catch.
So both the openers now are out in the dugout. 101 runs the Dio added, and Dinesh Adhikari also has been promoted up to the number 4. Now Karnali, they are not holding back. They will definitely go for big. We know how explosive Dinesh Adhikari is. He has been sent to pinch hit, I think.
The stage is set for him to go after the bowling, cut loose and hit as many boundaries as possible. They've already crossed the 100 mark, so definitely they will try to get some more runs in lesser number of balls. Certainly the captain will look forward up to these two batters to amass some more runs in quick fashion by hitting boundaries, and easily played it away for a single run for Arjun Gharti. So 151 is the projected score. It might go up more than that one. Current run rate 7.52. Still they have plenty of batters to come. So now these batters have the license. They have the license to go after the ball without have to worrying of losing wicket, and played it away towards the long on region just for a single run. So single to end the over. 14 overs have been bowled. Karnali Province are 105 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. So after taking that brilliant catch to dismiss the danger man, Bipin Rawal, captain, comes on to bowl. He has been very economical, conceding just 14 runs, but hasn't picked up a wicket. So Dinesh Adhikari on strike. He drove that one just for a single run.
Like you said, Sanjeev, the stage is set. Dinesh Adhikari has a license to go big. How many can Karnali post from here on? Openers added 101 runs. The projected score is 150. They definitely are eyeing more than that.
Arjun Gharti on strike, and definitely they have very solid foundation upon which they can add some more runs. Good job done by the openers. They should carry on the good work done by the openers. It's a stage set well for the Karnali batters to go after the bowling. And onto the backward, played it away towards the sweeper cover region, and the batters will cross over for a couple of runs.
Well, always difficult chasing in this pitch. We have seen a good chase in this tournament so far, but yesterday also Kosi Province, they fell short by 3 runs while chasing 154-55, I reckon. That was a thriller of a game. This time going over, one bounce, misfield, and will go towards the boundary rope for a 4. Umpire Binay Kumar Jha signaling a boundary there.
It should have been stopped. A sloppy fielding at the long on vision, trying to stop, but the ball just missing the fielder's hand. There you can see he played upishly. There was a fielder, he jumped, but not being able to grab the ball, and the ball traveling to the long on bound region for 4 runs. So that's the end of the 15th over. So 15 overs have been bowled. Karnali Province, they are now 1-1, 4 runs on the board, losing 2 wickets.
Well, 15 overs have been bowled, 114 for... Well, 15 overs have been bowled, 115 for 2. Karnali Province. We usually saw batting teams struggle in the morning condition, but Captain Divan Poon decided to bat first in the morning condition, and also his batters not let him down. Openers adding 101 runs. Now the upcoming batters, they do have a license to go big. It's a difficult pitch to chase. 144 runs is the biggest target chased in the tournament so far, and that too was chased by Karnali Province. A bit of unorthodox there, but a good one as well. Boundary. Subhas Bhandari a bit sloppy there in the deep mid-wicket region. Important boundary from the bat of Arjun Gharti. Much needed one. Welcome. Look at that. Turning that into a low full toss. Playing a sweep shot against medium pacer. Could have done better there, Subhas Bhandari. Bipin Bikram Sahi, Divan Poon, or the Prakash Jaishi also can hit big. We have seen. So plenty of batting to come for Karnali Province. They have just lost 2 wickets. There is the captain Bipin Khatri, tensed, thinking how can we restrict them. Lower than the projected score. 155 is what they will get. A bit of change in the ball, as it seems. What will Amrit Gurung do now? Oh, drops a shorter one, a surprising one, but still will run down to a boundary. Back-to-back boundary for Karnali Province. Was a good planning, dropping that short ball, but will be a boundary. Look at that, straight away targeting that into the bodies. A good bouncer from Amrit Gurung. Relaxed dugout there. Karnali Province so happy with the batting performance so far. 124 runs on the board already. This time going wide, making that angle, Amrit Gurung. Balls very wide of the crease. Also bends his body and then makes an angle from his hand. Was a good bouncer in the previous ball. Still 4 runs to Arjun Garti. This time dropping a bit short, and one bounce will be a boundary. What a good over this for Karnali Province. 14 runs coming from that one. Nothing is stopping Karnali, posting a big total now. The projected score is now 160. What will Bipin Khatri do? Who will he bring to bowl the over number 17? 6 bowlers have been used today. It's end of the over number 16. Karnali Province, they are 128 for the loss of 2 wickets. Kamal Pariyar, the left arm spinner, to bowl the over number 17, with both batters looking good. They will definitely be swinging everything that comes their way. Karnali Province, they put on a strong batting performance. And now in the commentary box, I do have a strong man as well. Bipul Vatrai have joined me in the commentary box. Welcome, Bipul. A good batting performance by Karnali Province so far.
Thank you, Sandeep. It's been a good batting performance, and there you go once again. The young talented lad Arjun Garti showing his absolute muscle. And umpire Vinay Kumar Jha and Himal Rajgiri, they have had some stretching works to do today. It's been a flourish of boundary from all the batsmen of Karnali Province. 135 for 2 is the score. We still have 3 overs to go after this over. And if Arjun plays most of those deliveries, Karnali Province, they will certainly fancy their chances of getting something above 160, 170.
Also, Dinesh Adhikari is an explosive batter. His batting ability down the order, we all know how danger he is, especially after the 15 overs. And that is the time now. The Karnali openers, they set a foundation for them, adding 101 runs opening stand.
Yeah, that was a beautiful inning, especially from Bipin Rawal, the way he batted. Back-to-back good performance from the young lad, the southpaw. As you guys were discussing yesterday, how important and how key role does he play in the batting lineup of Karnali Province, given that they only have that one left-handed batting option. And for a team, if you are playing against a team which have a lot of left-arm spin option, the left-hander has to go well, and he did that today as well against Gandaki Province.
Well, yesterday also it was same. Modest Province, they are a left-handed spin bowler heavy side, and Gandaki, they too, the same one, Kamal Pariyar bowling, Bipin Khatri, and then the other one, Sandeep Parazuli. And in meantime, Dinesh Adhikari comes down the track and smacks a boundary to close out the over number 17.
Good shot once again, Sandeep. It was pitched up. Dinesh Adhikari, he took a couple of yards down the track and then he smacked it over. The long on reason, couple of bounce over the boundary. There you go. It was hit straight, so no risks involved at all. And good over once again for Karnali Province. 14 runs came from that over. It's a massive over for them. Now 3 overs remaining. How far can Karnali Province take their score? 142 for 2 is already what they have achieved. And Bipin Khatri, he won't be happy with the way his side has bowled and especially fielded today. They slipped away plenty of chances, especially when Ravindra Jangsai and Bipin Rawal were batting out there in the middle. And after that, it all has been just about the story of Karnali Province batsmen. And they are a very good T20 side, Sandeep. we often don't create that much of hype about how good Karnali Province is as a team in T20 format of the game. They had a successful campaign in Kosi Province, in the Kosi Provincial T20 trophy. They ended up on the runners-up spot, being defeated by Tribhuvan Army Club in the finals. And here's Sandeep Khatri.
Yeah, I was talking about the same. Karnali Province, they are a strong side. A few years back, they were taken as a minors in domestic circuit, and now they are a very good side in men's PM Cup as well. Registered 4 victories. That was a different format, but as you talked, Kosi Province Trophy, they were the finalists, defeated Madhes and APF, strong teams in the group stage, and then Lumbini in the semi-final to play the final. However, were defeated by Tribhuvan Army Club in the final match.
Yeah, and even during their campaign in the men's PM Cup, which was in the 50 overs format, they have had some exciting matches. One of them being the match against APF, where in TU cricket ground they outclassed APF, and they just not only beat APF, threw APF out of the race to the elite trophy. So they are a good side, especially in the shortest format of the game. They have a good batsman in Bipin Rawal and Ravindra Jangsai, both experienced opener, have been playing together for a long period of time now, and now in the recent time with the addition of someone like Arjun Gharti, who can smack the ball at will. They are a good side. Dinesh Adhikari, doesn't count him out as well. He's a good block. He can hit the ball. He can smack it away when it is needed, and also very good with the ball in his hand. An all-rounder in Dinesh Adhikari, Arjun Gharti, and then you have someone like Himanshu Sahi, who is a good hitter, particularly against the spinners. And they have flexibility in batting, like you can see that. Today, their openers set a very good foundation. So what they do? They promote Arjun Gharti and Dinesh Adhikari up the order. No Bipin Sahi, no Himanshu Sahi. Arjun Gharti and Dinesh Adhikari both promoted up the order, and it's a good move as well.
Well, exactly on the point, people. They have that flexibility. Arjun Gharti usually used to bat at number 4, number 5, and Dinesh Adhikari was the one to come at number 6 or even down the order, number 7. But with the good foundation the opener set, the both Arjun Gharti and Dinesh Adhikari are out in the middle. Also Divan Pun has that flexibility, and Bipin Sai showing a good knock yesterday. The thing is, 198 is the highest total in the tournament, with both explosive batters in the crease and just 2 wickets lost. Can they surpass that? A difficult task, but you never know in a T20 cricket.
Looks a bit too much from here. Just 2 overs remaining after this ball. They are currently 147 for 2. I think Karnali Province will be happy if they can get something beyond 160. It's always a good score. This time it was a short pitch delivery, trying to smack it towards the leg side. Could not connect it well.
And to tell you people, Sandeep Khatri has been very clinical in the death overs for Gandaki Province. In previous 2 matches also bowled 18th and 20th over of the game and was very economical, and that is the case once again. Just 6 runs coming from his second over.
Yeah, it's a very good over. He was expensive in his first over, considered 11 runs. Bipin Rawal is smacking that 6 of him. And then now comes back to ball the 18th over of the match. These overs are always one of the toughest overs to ball in T20 format, especially with last few overs remaining. The batsmen are always trying to up the ante. And at this moment, if you can just give away 5 single in an over, it's always a pretty good bowling asset. 18 overs, 147 for 2. Arjun Gharti batting on 28 of 15 and Dinesh Adhikari on 17 of 13. Karnali Province will surely look to get something above 160 here. 12 balls remaining, and it's going to be Amrit Gurung to bowl his last over. Oh, this time towards the leg stump, trying to hit it over the fielder at the square leg region, but fails in making connection. And Arjun Gharti, the explosive Arjun Gharti, will have to walk back. Good catch there in the mid-wicket region.
Well, Amrit Gurung, he makes that angle, balls very wide of the crease, and that is what caused the problem for Arjun Garti. Look at that once again, targeting that stump, making an angle. Arjun Garti trying to go big. That was obvious because we are in the death overs. He will definitely try to go big, and good field set as well by Bipin Khatri.
It's the third wicket down, and good bowling performance, especially trying to go for that block hole region. And it's not easy hitting Amrit Gurung because of the natural angle that he generates, Sandeep. It tends to bring the ball back into the right-handed batsman, not because of the swing movement or seam movement, but it's just because of the bowling action that he has. The ball cuts away into the right-hander sharply. Every now and then we have seen that. It's so much similar to Sabnam Rai, the lead pacer for Kosi Province in the women's team.
Exactly, makes that angle. Look at that, comes very wide and then bends. But this time Himanshu Sai has bended him over the long on region, I reckon.
Indeed, and what a shot to play in your first ball itself. It was Himanshu Sai who came out to bat at number 5 today, and right away he smacks it over the long on fielder. The cheer from the Karnali province dugout says the story. It was a clinical hit, but Amrit Gurung, he will be livid with himself. Why did I bowl a length ball in this occasion? Oh, once again tries to go for the same shot, but this time it's been up in the air and the bowler himself takes a good catch. So short stay of Himanshu Sai, who comes in, he smacks a 6 of the first ball and gets out in the second ball, but that's fine, he has done his job.
Well, a redemption for Amrit Gurung. Look at that, drops shot, trying to go for that pull shot, and then Himanshu Sai came, smacked a 6 and then walks back. 4th wicket down for Karnali.
And good thinking from Amrit Gurung, it was a cutter also. He reduced the pace substantially there and banged it into the wicket, not letting Himanshu Sai to generate pace at all. He ended up playing it too quickly and the ball was skied up in the air. Good catch taken from the bowler himself. So Amrit Gurung gets his 4th wicket. All 4 wickets to the name of the medium pacer.
Exactly, also picked up 2 wickets in the previous over, dismissed both the openers in the same over, and now sending back dangerous Arjun Garti and Bipin Sahi. Sahi, who scored a 13 ball, 32 in the yesterday's chase against Madhya Province.
Yeah, he's a good hitter of the ball as well, Bipin Bikram Sahi. We have seen that in plenty of occasions. But it's not easy. It's not easy at all, Sandeep. You come to bat in these last few overs and you have to start hitting away rightly. It's not easy to time the ball. And this has been a high scoring tournament so far. Plenty of runs being scored, century already scored, plenty of half centuries from the batsmen. But also we have seen the fact that it's not easy for a new batsman to straight away start hitting. And Dinesh Adhikari on this occasion tries to go for the big one, but falls safe. Running Bipin Khatri can't grab that ball. Just a single though.
Well, chasing, it has been difficult in this tournament because 145-44 I reckon is the highest target chased, and that was by Karnali against Sudur Pasim. And to tell you people, Karnali Province, they opted to bat first in the morning condition, a different one.
Oh, good thinking on that occasion. Bipin knew that both third man and fine leg fielder, they were inside the 30-yard circle, so if he gets anything on that ball, it was a boundary, but sadly for him, he fails to make any sort of connection. Excellent over from Amrit Gurung. Just 2 runs conceded and a couple of wickets, which included the wicket of big hitting Arjun Garti. In fact, 8 runs conceded, but still a very good over. 2 wickets in that over. One of Arjun Garti and then Himanshu Sai. Last over of the match, in fact last over of this first inning, last over of the match to bat for Karnali Province.
Exactly, and they have done well so far, but will definitely be eyeing for around like 15 runs. They can post 117 runs, 170 runs in fact, if they can manage to score 15 runs in this over.
And good thing for Karnali is that they have Dinesh Adhikari on strike. So can Dinesh deliver? Oh, this time There was no pace at all from Sandeep Khatri. We have seen that in plenty of occasions. He doesn't offer pace at all. So good start to the over for Gandaki Province and Sandeep Khatri. 5 fielders out for him are one on the deep square leg region, another one in the deep mid wicket region. Then he has long on and long off stationed at the boundary and also a deep extra cover. So mostly it will be length ball. Oh, this time wide outside off stump, way wide outside off stump.
Well, a good thinking from keeper as well, coming short to the wicket, denying Dinesh Adhikari to take those couple of steps ahead, which he is very strong at. Normally comes down the track to play that big shot.
Oh, that doesn't stop Dinesh Adhikari at all from dancing down the track. Whether it's keeper up to the stumps or not, he still dances down the track and he smacks that one. It was good connection, but not the right placement that he was looking for. Just a single to his name. Now it brings Bipin Vikram Sai on his strike. He batted aggressively yesterday. Can he hit few boundaries here? Once again dances down the track, but once again no pace at all from Sandeep Khatri. It's been a good over so far. Just 3 runs conceded of 3 balls. Gandaki that taking the momentum towards this end of the first inning.
Well, he has been good in death over, as I said previously. Doesn't have that much pace in his bowling. Balls in a good length and a dot ball. Once again a precious one.
This gold stuff from Sandeep Khatri. Not offering any pace at all, asking the batsman to generate pace of your own. And I'm surprised that Dinesh Adhikari still hasn't trying to hit it from the crease itself. If someone is not offering pace at all, the best option for you as a batsman is to just stand in your position, make a strong base and then whack it. Dinesh hasn't tried doing so. This time he tries that one and succeeds as well. 4 runs.
Yeah, exactly on point, people. That is what he does this time and succeeds as well. An important boundary that takes Karnali to 162 runs with 1 ball yet to come. Look at that, standing strong on the crease. 1 bounce, 2 bounce before clearing that boundary rope. A good one from Dinesh Adhikari finally.
Yeah, he had to do this right from the first ball itself, because you know Sandeep Khatri is never ever going to give you or going to offer you pace at all with his bowling. He will deliver those cutters and slower balls in constant occasion. So as a batsman, if a bowler is constantly bowling those slower balls, the best way for you to go is to stand strong, make a strong base and then whack it off your position itself. The umpire was looking for a new ball, but I guess they have got the previous ball. Yeah, they have.
Well, the keeper is not short anymore, so I think Dinesh Adhikari will probably dance down the track, people.
No sir, he tries to smacks it from the same position and then succeeds once again. It's gone all the way above the extra cover region for a banger. And what a way to close out on the inning. Dinesh Adhikari once again plays a little cameo to help its side propel 29 of just 19 ball. And Karnali Province, what an outrageous batting display they have had. 168 runs for the loss of 4 wickets in 20 overs, and that too after deciding to bat first in the morning condition. You can see that in the action replay. It was length ball outside of stump, asking to be punished, and Dinesh does it rightfully. What a finish to the inning. But what an extraordinary batting performance this has been from Karnali Province. It was a century batting partnership between the 2 openers, and then the middle order and lower order contributing equally as well. Karnali Province, they would be over the moon with the kind of score that they have had.
Exactly, and a great end to the inning from Dinesh Adhikari as well. Like Bipul said, standing strong in the crease and then smacking it. There is the batting scorecard. The openers Ravindra Jung Sahi and Bipin Rawal adding a century stand. Ravindra Jung Sahi playing a supportive knock, scoring 33 runs, whereas Bipin Rawal, the main man for today, 68 runs from his bat. Once again, Arjun Gharti also played a little cameo of 16 ball 28. Dinesh Adhikari following up with a 29 runs. Himanshu Sahi also won 6 to his name. And at the End of the 20 over, it's 168 for the loss of 4 wickets.
We're talking about the bowling. All 4 wickets going down to the name of medium pacer Armpreet Gurung. 4 over 36 runs and 4 wickets. But the key highlight of this inning was Karnali province batter hitting the spin of Gandaki province. Look at that. Kamal Pariyar 30 runs conceded in his 3 overs. Sandeep Parazuli 18 runs of his 2 overs. Bipin Khatri 23 runs of his 4 overs. Subhash Bhandari 32 runs of his 4 overs and no wicket at all. And as a batting unit, if you can go and dominate against the strength of the opposition bowling, then you are always going to dominate in that inning. And the major strength of Gandaki province, as we have seen from a long time now, it's been their ability to bowl spin at each and every phase of the game. And Karnali province, they have had their answers ready today. We'll leave you with some of the highlights. The whole inning was a highlight package in itself. But when we come back after the highlights, we'll present you up with the chase of Gandaki province. Can Gandaki chase this high score, or will Karnali bag yet another victory to their name? Please keep on watching Kastamanda Sports.
So welcome back to the every viewers watching us live in Kastamandap Gold television as well as in the digital platform of Bir Ganeshman Singh Foundation. It's the match day number 7, 13th match going on between Gandaki Province and Karnali Province. In the early morning, Karnali Province winning the toss, opting to bat first, posted a very decent score of 168 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. Bipin Rawal scoring 68 runs and bit of cameo from Arjun Gharti and Dinesh Adhikari as well. So we are back with the chase. Gandaki Province, they need to score 169 runs if they want to make themselves alive for the final contention race. Arjun Kumar and Ishwar Chetri are out in the middle for Gandaki Province, whereas Diwan Pun, the left arm spinner captain, will start the bowling lineup. A dot ball to start with. Gandaki Province, they came as gold medal winner in recently concluded inter-province men's sport in Chitwan, and now they have lost 3 matches in 4 games, only winning against Madhya Province. Their batting lineup is not up to the mark so far in this tournament. This time clipped away, will be a boundary. A boundary. In fact, it is a wide delivery. Looked like came from the bat of Arjun Kumar there. Oh, was clipping the keeper's glove there. So 5 runs, 5 extra runs from the first ball for Gandaki. A slip in place for Arjun Kumar. Prakash Jaisi there. Shot. Drop shot by Diwan Pun, trying to play the pull shot, not finding any better connection. There is a gully. Extra cover in place outside the boundary rope. There is gully coming into the play. Arjun Kumar so strong in that offside region. Loves to play that inside out shot. That is why deep cover is in place. Comes down the track, goes over mid-off. One bounce and into the fence. Arjun Kumar has come with a different intent. We know him for different kind of batting performance. But this time, aggressive start. Look at that, comes down the track. Easily clearing that mid-off fielder. Arjun Kumar normally likes to play a long inning. Loves to take the inning long, loves to anchor the inning. Is being praised for that batting performance. He's already played for Nepal A as well. Also scored a century in the last one-day game against Ireland Wolves in Kirtipur. So good first over for Gandaki Province. 9 runs coming from that over. Diwan Pun bowling that wide down the leg side. 5 extra runs and a boundary from Arjun Kumar to end the first over. It's 9 runs without losing any wicket. Dipendra Rawat the other left arm spinner, slow left arm orthodox bowler, comes into the attack to bowl the second over. Ishwar Chetri will be facing the ball, and we were talking about Gandaki province being dependable in their top three batters. The young batting lineup of Ishwar Chetri, Arjun Kumar and Deepak Dumre. All three have looked off colour in this tournament, but this time starts with a boundary. Played very late, deep in the crease. Waited for that ball to come, just guiding it towards the third man region for a boundary. Once again in the replay, look at that, opening the face of the bat very late, because the left-handed bowler usually turned away from the right-hand batter. So good thinking from Ishwar there. Once again doing the same, and will be off strike with that single run. Gandaki's batting has been the problem for them in this tournament. Deepak Dumre and both openers Arjun Kumar and Ishwar Chetri not being able to do any special. Also not the greatest of support from the lower down the order batter. This is what Arjun Kumar is very good at. Extra cover reason, that is his favourite. Second boundary for the young Arjun Kumar. Look at that tossed up. If you ball there, Arjun Kumar will hit it 100 out of 100. Not a good start for Deependra Rawat, the tall spinner. Started with a boundary, one run and then another boundary. Gandaki province looks like they have come with a different intent. They want to stay alive in that race of top 2 spot. If they lose, it's all over for them. Even if they win, they will have to rely on the other team's outcome. Lumbini province currently at the top of the table with 6 points. Once again a same shot from Arjun Kumar, targeting his strong area. The extra cover region, gets another boundary in that region. Third boundary already in this over. Deependra Rawat expensive. Look at that, Arjun Kumar so strong in that region, loves to play those shots. It is a offside heavy field set for him, and right away there is a fielder in a boundary line at extra cover. This time took a ace, outside ace of the bat, and will run down to what's the boundary region for another 4 runs. What an expensive over this from Deependra Rawat. 4 boundaries scored and also 1 single run. 17 coming from that over. Look at that in the replay. Once again going for that drive towards the extra cover region, taking an outside ace of the bat. 26 runs already on the board for Gandaki province. They are off to a flying start. It's 26-0 after 2. Well, with the spin not doing a better job, Captain Diwan Poon has decided to call Dinesh Adhikari to bowl the over number 3. There are not many left-handed batters in the Gandaki side, especially in the top order. Arjun Kumar, Ishwar Chhetri, Deepak Dumre, Sandeep Chhetri and Bipin Khatri also the right-handed batter. So it is very important to have that mix-up in batting lineup, especially in T20 cricket. Left-handers are so important. We saw that in the first inning. Bipin Rawal playing that cameo 68 run knock was difficult for the adjusting the bowlers and the fielders. That is why Gulshan Jha is very important in Nepal national cricket team as well. Also his flexibility in batting, can bat anywhere when the team needs. Kushal Malla, the other left-handed batter in Nepalese team. So much importance of the southpaw, especially in limited over cricket. A good start for Gandaki province. Arjun Kumar looks good against the spin, but it's time for the pace bowlers. Dinesh Adhikari having a good day with the bat, will now have something to do with ball in hand. Scored 29 runs from 19 deliveries in the first inning. Gandaki province, they need to play a calculative cricket. They are chasing a good score. 169 runs is what they need to score if they want to stay alive in the tournament. Once again, clever from Arjun Kumar, playing it so late, waiting for that late movement Dinesh Adhikari generates. Only 3 runs from it so far. Staying in the crease and then driving. Arjun Kumar is already hyped so much in the domestic cricket as well as in the national teams. Has done well, really well, especially in a 50 over cricket. Loves to anchor the inning, loves to play that long inning. We saw that in under 19 team as well. It's 3 overs gone. Gandaki province, they are 30 without losing any wicket. Well, Prakash Jaisi will bowl the over number 4 for Karnali province. Gandaki province, they are off to a good start, and with me in the commentary box is Bipul Bhatrai. Welcome Bipul. A big total they are chasing. What should be their approach?
I think they have already got a good start. 30 of the first 3 overs. Arjun Kumar guiding the chase so far. 19 of 14 balls. Prakash Jaisi is into the attack now. And umpire Vinay Kumar Jha indicating to Prakash, don't waste much of time. We still have one more match to play, which is going to be Lumbini province. In fact, Bagmati province taking on Lumbini province. Yeah. Lumbini province, important match for both the side. Both of the side they have won their previous fixture. In fact, Bagmati making it 2-2, and Lumbini province, who are at the top of the table. This time swinging away, was in the air just above the fielder at the point region. In fact, the fielder at gully, he made a diving effort but could not get to the ball. Lucky escape for Arjun Kumar.
Well, it was a difficult chance that. Was diving towards his right. Couldn't reach to the ball. It was Himanshu Sai diving there. Once again in a replay we can see Arjun Kumar going for that drive and just. And 4 runs to welcome Prakash Jaisi as well. Everyone is being welcomed with a boundary at the moment.
Arjun is leaving dangerously here. Understandable that he loves to play its shots towards the offside, tries to make the room for himself going towards the leg side of the ball. And in fact, when you are bowling to Arjun Kumar as a fielding side, as a bowling side, you'll have to be so careful with the field setting. You can't leave your gully and point region vacant. You'll have to have your best fielders out in that region. There's Yunis Vikram Thakuri at point and then Himanshu Sahi guarding that gully region. Those two fielder will always be in contention, especially when Arjun Kumar is batting. This time a big shout for LBW, but umpire's hard denies, and Ishwar Chhetri survives everything happening in this over. Sandeep.
Well, what a ball that was from Prakash Jaisi. Yesterday also we saw some shot. This shot of delivery. Look at that. Oh, swinging away. Maybe was missing the leg stump. That is why umpire Binay Kumar Zha denies to raise his finger.
And interestingly, that has been given as runs. So with a bat involved as well in that one. But Prakash Jaisi, he can hurry you up with his pace. Doesn't look that quick on the eyes, but when you face him actually, he can beat you with his pace. Once again, Arjun Kumar on his strike, and where does the ball go? It goes to that point and gully region. That's so often the similar story for Arjun Kumar. And I've been saying this a lot. If you want to get Arjun Kumar out quickly, bring in your prime pacer and ask him to bowl in a length where Arjun has to drive away from the body. That will give you the opportunity, and especially if you can bring the ball back towards Arjun Kumar, that is the in-swinging delivery to Arjun, then you can trap him initially in his inning. Once again, Fuller and on the stump played towards the leg side region, no fielder there. Another boundary, good over for Gandaki Province. They are leaving dangerously, but the runs are flowing.
Well, I'm surprised to see no fielder was there to protect that one. Look at that, completely empty. That is because of Arjun Kumar, because he's so strong in that offside region. Every fielders were put in the offside region. No time to change, no time to make that adjustment. That is why it runs down to the leg side for a boundary.
This time outside off stump, trying to drive but no connection whatsoever. And with the kind of field setting that Diwan has made here, Prakash will have to bowl each and every delivery outside off stump. Good over for Gandaki Province. Once again, 11 runs coming from the first over of Prakash Jaisi. It's 4 over done and dusted. Gandaki Province there, 41 without any wicket. Well, 4 overs done. Gandaki Province are already off to a flyer here. We are at the Mulpani International Cricket Ground. It's the day number 7 of Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship. First match of the day between the two neighbouring provinces. Gandaki Province and Karnali Province taking on each other. This time outside off stump. Arjun Kumar was trying to cut that one. Missed it completely. And you can see the field placement for Arjun, which Karnali Province had placed. There's a fielder out there in the deep extra cover region, mandatory for Arjun Kumar every now and then. And then they also have a third man deep in place.
And the surprising thing is leg side. The mid-wicket region and the square leg region, that is completely vacant. There's one player inside the ring in backward square leg, and the other place that is very empty. So that means you can't bowl fuller one targeting the stump as it seems.
Yeah, the plan is clear. They want to bowl outside off stump, make Arjun fades to that delivery because they have the protection out there in the deep extra. In fact, the deep point region and then the deep third man region. So Karnali Province, they want to make Arjun hit each and every ball in that region. This time way outside leg stump. That was a freebie. Ishwar Chhetri could have capitalized it because just as Sandeep mentioned, there's no one out there in the fielding side. In fact, in the fine leg region outside the 30-yard circle, Ishwar Chhetri, if even he had just a piece of willow to that ball, it could have been a boundary.
Yeah, also no man in the mid-wicket region, and finally Prakash Jaisi comes to short mid-wicket.
This time targeting the body. Good thinking. Good thinking. You can't have the same plan to both of the opposition batsmen. Yes, it's understandable that you want Arjun Kumar to be hitting outside that off stump. You want to have him play his shots towards the point region or the third man region. But for Ishwar Chhetri, you need to have a different plan. And the plan is they want to attack the body line. This time full toss, played it gently towards the mid-wicket region. Just a single. Oh, fumble there. Fumble there. That allows the second run to be taken. Vipin Prasad Sharma there, the fielder.
Vipin Bikram Sai, in fact, the fielder there, took an extra run after that fumble. And Gandaki Province, they have managed to score 46 runs so far with the current run rate of 9.86. A good start, we must say. But the Pacers, after the introduction of Pacers, the runs are not coming quick. Dinesh Adhikari and Prakash Jaisi, they have done a good job so far.
Yeah, Karnali Province, they just have to bowl few economic overs, build the pressure on the opposition team. This time guided away towards the third man region. There's a fielder out there, long chase for him and does well or no. Oh yeah, relay fielding, a bit of relay fielding there. 2 runs taken in between that. It was short ball outside off stump. Arjun Kumar guiding that one towards the third man boundary. The fielder made the dive but could not gather the ball properly. And it allowed both Arjun and Ishwar to come back for that second run. So 2 extra runs given in this over courtesy of that fumble in the field. This time once again Fuller and outside off stump, just a single to the name Arjun Kumar.
Well, it was a good over from Dinesh Adhikari, but nonetheless 8 runs has come from that. So we can say a good one for Gandaki Province as well.
5 overs have been done. Gandaki Province, they have had a flying start already. 49 runs on the board. And Arjun Kumar leading this chase with 31 of 22. After 5 overs, Gandaki Province, they are 49 without any wicket. Prakash Jaisi continuing the bowling from the road end. Karnali Province, they are looking for a wicket here. Meanwhile, Gandaki Province, they will look to build on the partnership. 50 runs partnership already in just 5.1 overs. They need 119 more runs to win this contest.
Well, Karnali openers, they also said 101 runs, but the overs they spent was a bit more, and what a good catch that is. A first wicket is down. Very good catch from Arjun Garthi, diving ahead. That will dismiss Ishwar Chhetri. First wicket down for Gandaki.
Arjun Garthi can do nothing wrong in the cricket field. Whether if he is there out there with the bat or if he is there fielding for his side. Look at that. The ball was dying into him. He had to make that forward lunge and then dive into the ball. And did so rightfully. Ishwar Chhetri, as I told earlier, Sandeep, Gandaki Province, they have had 50 runs on the board, but they have lived dangerous life, both the opener out there, the way they were playing. The wicket was always round the corner. It was just a matter of fact that who commits the initial error, and it's Ishwar Chhetri was looking to go over the mid-wicket region, and as I said, Prakash Jaisi, he can hurry you with the pace. That was the perfect example on that occasion as well. Ishwar Chhetri was trying to smash that ball over the mid-wicket region, but the pace of Prakash Jaisi doing the trick ended up ballooning that ball straight to the hand of Arjun Garti at mid-off. So the first wicket is down. Gandaki Province 50 for 1. Arjun Kumar is having a bit of a smile there, but his side won't be too much happy with the way the campaign have gone forward in this event especially. They need to win this contest. They need a win in this contest so desperately, and also will have to rely on the result of the other teams.
Well, the thing is their net run rate, that is currently negative, just under the 1 point mark. So they will have to win by a fair margin as well. But at the moment, first wicket is down in form of Ishwar Chhetri. In comes Deepak Dumre, will join his under-19 colleague Arjun Kumar in the crease.
Well, Arjun Kumar, interestingly, has made 32 of 23, but hasn't looked comfortable at all. He has had few rash shots that he has played so far. And Deepak Dumre, even he has struggled in this tournament. He has struggled to score runs. He has struggled to get his start. This time, down the leg side region, trying to play that obviously, but no connection whatsoever. Will just be a couple of runs there. Deepak Dumre will feel that I missed out on this occasion.
Exactly, people. Deepak Dumre has struggled a bit here at Mulpani Cricket Ground. And if talking about the recently concluded Inter-Province Men's Sport, that was a very small boundary, and Deepak Dumre, he was looking so comfortable, smacking everything coming at his way. Scored a 75 run knock, that too a blistering one with over 200 strike rate. Also scored other crucial runs in the following games. But now it's a different game, different tournament, in fact, different city, different ground and different condition.
Yeah, Deepak has struggled in this tournament. He have had few starts but hasn't been able to capitalize those. The good thing is that Gandaki Province coach Region Prezu and the management, they have backed him up constantly to bat at the number 3 position. And Gandaki Province, they are a very young batting unit. Apart from Bipin Khatri in the lower order, you don't have much of experience when it comes to the batting. Each and every batsman, if you see Sandeep, they are almost the players who have come from the under-19 ranks. You talk about Arjun Kumar and Deepak Dumre, Karan Pangeni, Samir Karnali, whoever comes to take the charge of that batting unit, even Ishwar Chhetri, they all are a young batting unit. So they will need some time to adapt. They will need some time to adjust. And Arjun Kumar already looks so fragile out there. It's hot and humid condition. Just 6 overs into the batting, and Arjun Kumar is already looking a bit stiff out there in the middle. Not a good sign for Gandaki Province.
Well, 53 runs have come from the power plays. Now the fielders, there will be widespread in the boundary ropes already. 4 fielders out in the deep, long on, long off, 1 in cover and 1 in square leg region. Diwan Poon will bowl the first over after the power play, and we will start the things with the dot ball. Arjun Kumar, how will he react after the end of the power plays, because the fielders are widespread. All the boundaries he has scored have come in that extra cover region. A new batting partner in the crease as well.
Captain Diwan Pun coming himself to ball the 7th over. I thought he would bring Yunis Bikram Thakuri, who was so good with the ball yesterday. You don't want to let a batsman like Arjun Kumal settle in the crease. Not really sure what is he exactly thinking. Maybe looking for that matchup. Two right-handed batsmen out in the middle, trying to go himself with the left-arm spin option. But Diwan hasn't been much successful with the ball in this tournament. Maybe the captaincy pressure adding a bit on him as well. This time Arjun Kumal, he was trying to go down the track, ended up yorking himself. Lucky that he made it back right on time. And Arjun Kumal, what a start to the career. This young lad has achieved already. Made century against Ireland Wolves in that last match of the series. Had a fantastic under-19 World Cup champion. Was so near on being the first ever Nepalese batsman to score a century in the under-19 World Cup. Made 90 odd runs. And his career even started as a batsman, young top order batsman for Gandaki province in the men's PM Cup. And the interesting thing is, Sandeep, having been in the cricket field for so long, I have had photographs clicked with very few cricketers. I don't really like clicking photos with cricketers. But Arjun Kumal, I still remember, I think it was the Prime Minister Cup season of 2020 where Arjun Kumal, not really sure 2020 or 21, I might be wrong in the date, but it was the first ever time where Arjun Kumal was making his mark in the Nepali domestic cricket history as an opener for Gandaki province. And just a couple of innings, he impressed me so much. I still have the photo where I clicked it with Arjun Kumal in TU cricket ground. And after that, he made it to the under-19 national team. He played the World Cup. He made it into the Nepal A side. He scored a century. And now he's taken as one of the brightest prospects in Nepalese cricket. A very long career lies ahead for Arjun Kumal, but there surely are few areas in which he will have to work very hard.
Well, what a rise, and rightly said, people. He was so young during his debut PM Cup campaign. Was very young, and now that young lad is grown up, mature, already taken as a bright superstar for Nepal cricket, has made his mark as well. As you said, he scored a century for Nepal A against Ireland Wolves.
And interestingly, there is a television commercial, an ad of, I'm not really sure, one of the brand in India, where the star Indian cricketer Yusuf Pathan is seen teaching the young kids on how to bat and how to ball in a cricket academy. And interestingly, Arjun Kumal features in that television commercial as well, Sandeep.
Exactly, nothing wrong in that as well. He has trained in India, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, he has played most of his cricket in India, especially in the beginning of his career. Not been much that he has come back to Nepal and he started playing majority of the cricket here. One thing about Arjun Kumal that he will have to improve on surely is his fitness, because as a young player, the side expects you to be in top of the notch. Your side wants a top level fitness from you. And as I mentioned a couple of overs earlier, just into the 7th, 8th over of the inning, and Arjun Kumal already looks tired and stiff out there in the middle. And the other thing being his batting technique. As I have been mentioning so often, that Arjun Kumal, especially while playing the new ball, tries to each and every time makes room towards the leg side and then play it in the point region or extra cover region. So you'll have to be careful and work hard on that approach as well, because we saw some of the players even in international stage falling to that trap, one being the talented Indian opener Prithvi Shaw, who have had similar problem as well, moving towards the leg side of the ball too much. And then when you come to the international stage against quality attack, you tend to struggle. This time Arjun Kumal tries to go for the big one, and once again he survives. Lucky escape once again. It was Yunis Bikram Thakuri who made a dive there but could not get to the ball. Arjun Kumal survives once again. It's been a teaser of an inning from Arjun Kumar.
Yeah, all the 6 boundaries they have come in an offside region for Arjun Kumar. A long time a boundary has come from Arjun's bat. In fact, for Gandaki as well. Once the current run rate was up the 10-run mark, it's now just above 8-run mark.
8 overs have been bowled. No sign of Yunis Vikram Thaguri still, Sandeep. It's weird tactics from Karnali province. He is their leady spinner, the mystery spinner. I think they are already late in introducing him into the attack. It feels like now he's getting to ball, and look at Arjun Kumar. He's so tired. He looks so fragile out there in the middle.
And as you said, it's time for Yunis to have some bowling. Looks like Diwan Pun has heard you and rightfully brought him into the attack. He was the pick-up bowler in the yesterday's game. They win. Picked up 2 wickets and just conceding 14 runs. 4 overs he bowled in that. Successfully restricted Madesh to 120 mark, 120 odd runs.
Yeah, it was a good performance from Yunis in the previous game against Madhya Province, especially with the ball in hand. 4 overs, 2 wickets for 13 runs, and then also involving in 2 run-outs. Was in contention for the player of the match. This time drops a bit shorter. Arjun Kumar tries to pull that one, but no connection whatsoever.
Well, looks like Arjun Kumar now trying to take this inning long, because not much the Gandaki batters have done in this tournament. No special performance whatsoever.
Watch out for the googly when Yunis is bowling. He's very capable of throwing down a bit of googly. Loves to mix it up so well. Has a slider, a dusra, an off spinner and a googly in his armory. But it will be important. At what phase of the game do you wish to bring that one? Oh, misfield there. Poor bit of effort out there. It was Dipendra Rawat. That was just a single, but ends up conceding 4 runs to Gandaki province. And Arjun Kumar, once again, lucky in this occasion. And we will surely have to ask to Arjun in the post-match presentation what did he had in the breakfast today morning.
Exactly, once again the same shot and in the same region, boundaries coming from the bat of Arjun Kumar. 44 runs from his bat, and I think 40 of those have come in that region, people, if I'm not wrong.
It's always the case with Arjun Kumar. Loves to bat in the offside region. It's fine until and unless you are getting runs there, you are comfortable playing those shots.
Well, I remember one thing about international cricket. Batting of Saurabh Ganguly, he was so strong in the offside region, opposing captains using so many fielders in the offside region, and still he used to find those gaps.
That's what the top class batsmen do, Sandeep. They don't look for the fielders, they look for the gaps. They don't look where the fielders are, they usually look where the gaps are. So even if there's plenty of fielder in a particular region, if as a batsman you can plant it in your mind that there's the gap which I can exploit, or there's a gap where I can go forward and play my shots, then it's always a good thing. Well, the umpire is surely not happy with the fieldsman getting, in fact the 12th man getting in with the drinks, because we are just 9 overs down. He's trying to send the 12th man out, where he's still 1 overs from having the drinks break, and Arjun Kumar looks frustrated. This was the action replay of the last boundary which Arjun got. Look at that, he made the dive, he made the stop, and then the ball slipped away. It was a second dive, but too late there to collect that ball.
Well, a good first over of Yunis Bikram Singh Thakuri for Gandaki Province. In fact, 9 runs from that one. They would be very happy collecting 9 runs from the X-Factor bowler of Karnali Province.
Umpire Binay Kumar Jha doesn't look happy with how Arjun is behaving out there. He was not having his helmet there. Change in bowling. It's Raj Saha who has been introduced into the attack. A handy all-rounder, can bowl a gentle medium pace, a gun fielder and a good batsman as well. All in all, a good asset to have in T20 cricket. I still remember Raj taking one blinder of a catch against Tribhuvan Army Club in the PM Cup National Cricket Tournament, which was held in the 20-over format a few years back. He was flying there out in the point region and taking a one-handed stunner to dismiss Sompal Kami.
Well, a 6th bowler used by Diwan Pun in form of Raj Prasad Saha, and Bipin Rawal is shot to the stumps because Arjun Kumar is taking those steps, coming down the track, going towards that extra cover region. Raj doesn't have much of a pace.
The umpire is surely mentioning a few things, maybe to the match referee, having communication in between. That might be regarding the delay that we are having currently. A good ball there. That's where you want to be against Arjun Gumal, not providing that width at all, sticking to that off stump or the maybe 4th stump region. This time a bit shorter on that occasion. Punish down the ground, but there is a fielder out there. Will just be a single. Gandaki Province, they have had a good start, but Karnali Province, they will also feel that there's nothing much to worry about. If they can bring out a few economical overs, then they are still in the contention. Single of the first 2 balls, this time short and wide. Tries to punish that one, but Ravindra Jangsai, good fielding effort out there.
A wicket can change everything, isn't it, people? In cricket, we usually say 1 brings 2. And if Karnali can manage to pick up any of the wicket here, then it will be very difficult for Gandaki to once again stabilize their inning.
Yeah, especially Karnali will obviously love to see the back of Arjun Gumal. If they can dismiss Arjun Gumal, then the pressure will be on the other batsman, because Deepak Dumbre hasn't had the best of the tournament so far. Arjun Kumar missed out on a 50, and later was saying that he misread the scoreboard, because in the scoreboard, which is in the ground, not in the digital scoreboard, the scoreboard which is in the ground, it showed that 2 runs more were required for Gandaki Province to win the match. Arjun Kumar was on strike and 48, so he thought, I will take the single of the last ball and then get to my 50 as well and win the match for my team in the next over. He took the single, but actually it was just a runs required to win. So Arjun Kumar stayed on 49, not out, to win this match for his side, and 10 overs have been bowled with that. Gandaki Province, they are 75 for 1 and time for drinks break.
Well, we're back in the chase. The chase is being interesting. We're back after the drinks break. Gandaki Province, they are 76 for 1. A single run of the first ball of Diwan Poon's third over. Pushing for that 2 run. Deepak Dumre so quick. Arjun Kumar, as people mentioned earlier, looks a bit fragile there, especially while running. Batting looks good. 49 runs is what he has scored so far. 7 boundaries scored. A single taken and will be a milestone. Oh, in fact, they are looking for 2. Could be a run out. Rightfully sent back by Deepak Dumre, and that is the half century for Arjun Kumar. 50 runs from 40 balls with 7 boundaries. All those 7 boundaries have come in the offside region. No big shots whatsoever. Just a gentle cuts. A few dancing down the track and over extra cover. This time Deepak Dumre coming down the track. Keeper misses it too and runs down towards the boundary rope. Outside is keeper failing to do anything on that. Important boundary for Gandaki Province and for Deepak Dumre as well to boost his confidence. This time pulls out a sweep shot, and guess what? It's Diwan Poon who gets his first wicket. Important wicket for Karnali Province. We can see that in the replay as well. Deepak Dumre trying to play that sweep. Look at that. Oh, missing out on that. A bit of extra bounce. And colliding with the off stump. Second wicket down, Gandaki Province. Deepak Dumre walks back for 14 runs, bowled out by the captain, Diwan Poon. Very important wicket for Karnali Province in the chase. A good one from Diwan Poon, and it's Roshan Gautam, the newcomer in the crease. Well, everything happened in the previous over. Singles, boundaries, doubles, wicket. 9 runs. And a wicket, an important wicket of Deepak Dumre in that over. It's 84 for 2 after 11. Raj Prasad Saha will bowl the over number 12 with the short keeper on Bipin Rawal. once again coming close to the stump, not giving a chance for the batter to come down the track. And Gandaki province, they now need to be calculative in this chase. They are chasing a big total. 169 runs is what they need to stay alive in the tournament. For that final race, only 2 teams will play the final of the tournament. The first edition of Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship. 7 provinces team fighting against each other for that 2 spot. After the completion of round robin format, only 2 teams having highest points will play a final match. Till now, Lumini province are leading the chart with 6 points from 4 matches, followed by Bagmati, Sudur Pasim, Madhes and Karnali province having 4 points each. However, Madhes has played 1 extra game. A win today will take Karnali province to a 2nd position. However, Lumini and Bagmati play against each other in the next game today, so that could just fluctuate the table. In the meantime, Roshan Gautam gets his first boundary, plays toward that cow corner region. Binay Kumars are rightly signaling the boundary there. Arjun Kumar now already has a 50 to his name, so need to play a bit different now. That was the replay of that previous boundary, playing towards the cow corner region. Roshan. It's been a good over this. Raj Prasad Shah, the 6th bowler used today by Karnali captain, considered just 2 from his first over and has given away 7 from his second. So good from the paceman. It's completion of 12 over now. Gandaki province are 91 for 2. Well, Divanpur rightly continuing himself in the bowling after that wicket over. Sandeep Khatri Chetri, Karan Pangeni, Amrit Gurung, Bipin Khatri are the batters in the dugout who can bat well to help their side reach that score, but the required run rate that is rising up continuously. Openers added 50 runs in 5.2 overs before losing Ishwar Chetri. Ishwar Chetri only contributed 12 runs. To that means it was all Arjun Kumar who looked dangerous during the power plays, but after the completion of power play, the fielders widespread. Arjun Kumar holding himself back. Oh, this time drops it short. Divan Poon slow, so clever. Roshan Gautam not finding any bat on that. Good comeback by the bowlers, we can say, despite having conceded 50 runs within the 6th over. A good work there in the field, not good enough to save that boundary. Did well initially, but at the end it run down as a boundary. Raj Prasad Shah was the fielder there, and Divan Poon will close out his spell with that boundary. Look at that, putting on a dive. Oh, slipped out of the hand at the last moment, and then a boundary. 8 runs from Divan Poon's last over. He has just ended his spell with 29 for 1, and it's 99 for 2 after 13. Raj Prasad Saha has been economical and will rightfully continue. It's been a while that the boundary has come from Arjun Kumal's bat. He is now just looking to take that inning long, giving a license to play shot to the newcomer. Roshan Gautam should take that responsibility. Playing that straight will just be a single. We were talking about Karnali Province. They are a good, strong side. Openers doing a good job. Good middle order batters as well. Left arm spinners, right arm spinner, medium pacers. Everything in that team. Power hitters. However, a display of power hitting from Roshan Gautam at the moment. Straight, no stopping that. Much welcome boundary for Gandaki and for Roshan Gautam as well. Look at that, from the crease, turn and deliver, straight as an arrow. No one stopping that. And Gandaki Province having won the gold in Chitwan Province, Chitwan district in fact, that was in Gautam Buddha International Cricket Stadium, Bharatpur Chitwan. Lost the first game against Lumbini in this tournament. A good match awareness there. Sloppy work from the Karnali fielders, and Gandaki batters, they were aware of it and took that extra 1 run. Very good from the Gandaki batters. Another good over for Gandaki. 10 runs from that over. Raj Prasad Saha. That will make 10. In fact, 9 runs from Raj Prasad Saha's over. The required run rate now is just over 10 run mark. They need 60 runs, 63 runs. A bit of confusion in the graphics there. 10 runs from Raj Prasad Shah's over. He ends his 3 over, considering 19 runs, and 60 runs is required from the last 6 overs. Bikram Singh Thakuri has only bowled 1 over today, comes back to bowl the second one. Gandaki Province, they now need to play calculative cricket. They need 59 runs more to win. That is from 35 balls. Arjun Kumar once again trying to go over, and that has cleared the boundary rope for a maximum. First maximum from the bat of Arjun Kumar, and that too has come in that particular region. Yes, in extra cover region. Well, Gandaki Province, they need to win this match. It's their compulsion if they want to stay alive in their top 2 race. We'll have to win the remaining 2 matches, including this, and depend on other team's outcome. So that is a very tough job. Also, Kosi Province, they failed to win any matches after playing 3. However, Karnali, starting the tournament with a big defeat, bounced back well, defeating Sudur Pasim and Madhya Province. They are now playing the 4th game. A win could make their position strong in the points table. Only 2 teams will play in the final of this tournament. 7 province team fighting for that spot. Oh, bowled him. First wicket for Bikram Singh Thakuri. Roshan Gautam trying to go big against Yunis. And guess what? It's Yunis who yells the wicket number 3 for Karnali Province. Straight, very late in that shot, missing the ball completely, and rightfully the ball colliding with the stumps. Roshan Gautam, a good cameo from him. 17 balls, 23 runs with 3 boundaries. And after the 15 over, Gandaki Province are 119 for the loss of 3 wickets. Bipin Khatri walks in at number 5. Raj Prasad Shah to bowl the last over. 50 runs exactly required from 30 balls with the required run rate of 10 per over. That is slightly rise after that single. That was the previous wicket of Yunis Bikram Singh Thakuri. Bowling Roshan Gautam out. Now a bit of difficult job for Gandaki province. They'll have to think. They do have some power hitters lining up in the dugouts. Sandeep Khatri and then Amrit Gurung. We have seen them playing explosive knocks. Bipin Khatri tries to go big and goes enough for a maximum. Sitting on the crease. That is why he has come ahead at number 5. Look at that, waiting on his knees. And bang, a maximum. Very important one, especially in the contest of chase. They now need 43 runs from 27 balls. Need to play a calculative game. Look at that. A bit of conversation going on for Karnali as well. They desperately need a win. Both teams, in fact. That is what the round robin format is. This time playing it easily. Direct hit would have been gone, but Bipin Khatri is safe. A good cricket. Single run rightly after smacking a boundary. Now it's time for Arjun Kumar to think as well. He has been in the crease for so long time. 49 balls, 64. A good inning to take his side till here. But now need to make his mind. Change of pace. Very lately played and will be a single more run. And that is a dot ball. Raj Prasad Saha has done his work with the ball for today. 28 for none in his 4 overs. And after 16, Gandaki province, they are 128 for 3. And 41 runs more required. Well, 4 more overs remaining in this game. Dinesh Adhikari and Prakash Jaisi, they have bowled 2 overs each. So Prakash Jaisi coming into the bowling for 17th over suggests all the remaining 4 overs will be bowled by the duo of Dinesh Adhikari and Prakash Jaisi. A bit of shuffling in the field as well. Arjun Kumar on strike. Has made 65 runs. Targeting his body. Prakash Jaisi looking for the 2-run. Could be a chance, but a fumble in the field. It was Raj Prasad Saha. And will be a couple of runs. They do need 10 per over. So at least 10 in the remaining 4 overs. Not a not that big task to do. Will that be another couple of runs? Yes, it is. Not a good throw there. We witnessed a thrilling encounter yesterday between Kosi Province and Sudur Pasim Province, with Sudur Pasim just winning by 3 runs. They were chasing a target of 155 runs. 15 runs were required from last over, and just 11 runs is what Kosi managed in that game. We could be up for a similar situation, but it's an important dot ball for Prakash Jaisi. Has taken 1 wicket. The first one of Ishwar Chhatri. This time a change in pace, a slower one. Looking for the 2-run. Bipin Khatri will not get it. Just a single. Khatri on strike now. Very important for both the teams. 2 points matters the most. Gandaki are out. If they fail to chase this, and will be difficult for Karnali if they can't defend this. They already have 1 defeat in the tournament. Oh, ball's a shorter one. Straight to the body. Chance of a run out. If he hit, it would have been out, but instead Bipin Khatri is so clever, aware of that, calling for that run. Arjun Kumar on strike now. Has been a clinical one from Prakash Jaisi. A bit of talk going on between the captain and the opening batter. Arjun have played 54 balls already, so many times in the crease. Now need to deliver when it matters the most. Oh, very well balled there by Prakash Jaisi. A chance of a run out, and yes, this time Arjun Kumar not happy there, will have to walk back. A very happy Karnali dugout. After playing so well, Arjun Kumar will have to make his way towards the pavilion, and that is the replay. Targeting a nail back, toe crossing Yorker. Prakash Jaisi, easy work for the fielder there. And easy work for the keeper as well. Arjun Kumar played very well. 70 runs from his bat. 7 fours and 1 sixes, and that is the fall of 4th wicket as well. After 17, Gandaki are 134 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. Well, 35 runs required from last 3 overs. We are up for a thriller. Dinesh Adhikari comes back for his 3rd over. Bipin Khatri and Sandeep Khatri, the 2 batters in the middle. Khatri can swing. Khatri can play a big shot. Who will end up victorious at the end? First ball. A full toss. Just drops ahead of the fielder. Will just be a 1 run. As we talked earlier, it's always a difficult for a new coming batter to start that firing since the first ball. But it's the same case for Sandeep Khatri, the tall lad, a strong lad. Has a good height, can pull the ball really well. Oh, was a good shot straight, but very well fielded in the follow through by Dinesh Adhikari. Adhikari balls those Yorkers in the death over as well. Look at that. That was the same kind of delivery. Very well done by Adhikari in the follow-up. Swings it. Fielders have some job to do, and they will be settled down for just a single. A good over so far from Dinesh Adhikari. 1 dot and then 1. Bowling according to the field. With the 5 fielders outside the circle, they are at long on and long off. At deep extra cover. And long on comes to play. Does well there. And will be a couple of runs. As talking about the field placement. Long on and long off. Near the boundary, there is a deep mid-wicket in place, a bit wide towards the long on region. There is an extra cover, and there is a fielder surveilling at backward point, deep backward point. Oh, very good ball. Very good ball. Keeper interested, but ball or not. Importantly, a dot ball. How precious is that? How costly is that for Gandaki? Look at that. Bipin Khatri failing to get any bat on that. Dinesh Adhikari is so clever. This time drops full toss. And Bipin Khatri once again fails to get any bat on that. What a good over this from Dinesh Adhikari. 4 runs. Just 4 runs in the 18th over of the match. While the opposing team needs around 35-36 runs. That has completely changed the scenario now. Gandaki Province, they are in the back foot. A strong breeze going around Mulpani cricket ground as well. It's always the same case in the noon. A strong breeze going on. Prakash Daisi is bowling from the golf course end, and now Sandeep Khatri will have to hit against the wind if he wants to go towards that leg side region. Goes offside. Not interested in couple of runs. Will just be a single. 30 runs now required from 11 balls. Can Gandaki do it, or will it be Karnali Province? A slower one, a good one. Just dropping ahead of that extra cover fielder. Another single. Karnali Province, they would be very happy with the singles. Boundary is what they need to stop if they want to go second in the points table. Joycey bowling the penultimate over. This time swings it. What a great job done by the bowler there. Oh, he's limping. Not fully fit as it seems. He's limping while going back for his run up. Look at that. But a good over so far. 9 ball, 29 runs. Oh, full toss, launches that, and Dinesh Adhikari saved that 6 runs. Didn't go for the catch, instead pulled it downwards to save the maximum. Good thinking from Adhikari there at long on region. Will be interesting to see that in the replay, whether it was a catch taking opportunity or a difficult one. So Dinesh Adhikari decided to save that one. We'll see that replay once again after this ball. Tries to go towards the offside region. There is a fielder and will be a couple of runs. That will not hurt Karnali at all. That was the last ball Adhikari saved towards the long on region. Look at that. Oh, jumping. Nearly caught that ball. Still, good result, good outcome for Karnali Province. They would be happy with the effort Dinesh Adhikari put in the deep. Last ball of the penultimate over. Swings that one. Is it going for a boundary? Yes, it is. A good end to the over number 19. 9 runs coming from that one. But Gandaki, they needed more than that one. Prakash Jaisi straight away limping off the field. But he has done his job. A good job done by Prakash Jaisi. Just conceded 9 runs in that. Was less than that in the previous by Dinesh Adhikari. And 22 runs is what Gandaki need from the last over. If the score is tied, we will be going for a super over. We haven't witnessed any in this tournament so far. A bit of treatment there for Dinesh Adhikari as well before bowling the decisive over. He need to defend 22 runs. Oh, what a game of cricket once again. Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship at its best. Delivering once again. Good work done by the medical team there. It is obviously Dinesh Adhikari who will bowl that last over. The duo of Khatri for Gandaki Province. They will have a go. They will at least need 4 boundaries in the remaining 6. 22 runs. That is a massive number. Sandeep Khatri, he definitely can hit those towering sixes. Long on and long off in place. Deep mid wicket in place. And then there is deep extra cover as well. One man at deep backward point. Starts with a full toss. Starts with a 6. Oh, what a start to the last over. Dinesh Adhikari trying to go Yorker. Missed out on his length. And Sandeep Khatri, he has dispatched it over for a 6. Look at that easy picking for someone like Sandeep. Oh, what a start to the last over. The decisive one. 16 more runs required from 5 balls. Will take some time to come back. The ball, after being hit out of the ground. Well, the boundaries, they are big, but the dimension of the ground, that That is not the bigger one here at Mulpani Cricket Ground. Will take some time to find that ball. Meanwhile, Karnali players having a chat together. Captain Divan Poon, the bowler Dinesh Adhikari, alongside Yunis Thakuri. What a start to the last over. Interesting. But Khatri need to hit plenty of those, because as I said earlier, they need at least 4 boundaries. 1 done. How many they can score more? The ball is rescued. We are all set for the second ball to be bowled. Dinesh Adhikari runs in. Sandeep Khatri goes and goes well for a boundary. Oh, what a start to the last over. A full toss, 6, and then the ball outside the off stump being dispatched for a boundary. What an intense game. What an intense chase. Look at that. Fielder giving his all. Not happy with his effort. 6 and 4 to start. Oh, what a good ball that is. Maybe pitching outside. Maybe missing that up stump. Sandeep Khatri once again coming across. This time Dinesh Adhikari got better of him. Just 2 hit away. 2 sixes or 3 boundaries. However, it comes. 12 runs required from 3 balls. Sandeep Khatri on strike. Dinesh Adhikari. 1 more fielder added to that offside region. He will definitely go outside off. Deep cover and deep extra cover in place. A Yorker range. They are looking for 2. A fumble and then the completion of 2 runs. Sandeep Khatri is not happy. He tried to go the other way, but still 2 runs. Just 10 runs required now from the remaining 2. What a game of cricket here at Mulpani Cricket Ground. 13th match of Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship. Khatri on strike. 10 runs needed. Dinesh Adhikari. Here we go. Oh, full toss once again. Is it a boundary? Is it a boundary? Yes, it is. Sandeep Khatri. 6-4.2 and then a boundary. Once again looking for that Yorker length. Dinesh Adhikari missing out on that and has been dispatched away for a boundary. But they need more in this last ball. Can Sandeep Khatri do wonder for Gandaki province, or will it be Dinesh Adhikari? Here we go. 6 runs required. Oh, full toss. Misses out on that. And it's Karnali province who will have the last laugh. Very well tried by Sandeep Khatri. 16 runs from that last over. But the required run, that was way up than what Sandeep Khatri scored. He tried so hard, but not enough to take his side home. It's Karnali province who emerged victorious by 5 runs. What a game of cricket we just witnessed at Mulpani Cricket Ground. Karnali province, after that victory, have moved up in the points table. They are now at 6 points, just behind Lumini province, who also have 6 points. Handshakes all around. Karnali province, they are a happy side. What a game of cricket. Cricket never fails to deliver. Well tried from Gandaki batters at the end, but not enough to chase the target of 169 runs. In the earlier morning, Karnali Province, they opted to bat first. We'll talk more about that later, but for now it's the scorecard of the chasing team. Arjun Kumar and Ishwar Chetri putting over half century stand for the first wicket. Chetri being dismissed for 12 runs. Arjun Kumar continuing that inning long, was run out in the clutch situation. Scored 70 runs from 55 balls. Deepak Dumre failing to do any special in this stage. Roshan Gautam scored a good cameo of 17 ball 23. Pipin Khatri 1614, 17 runs, and it was Sandeep Khatri remaining not out, playing that last ball. Scored 19 runs from 11 balls, but that was not enough for his side. There is the bowling card. Diwan Pun picked up 1 wicket. 1 wicket is for Prakash Zaisi and Yunis Bikram Singh Thakuri as well. But it was Dinesh Adhikari who bowled that last over. Was a bit expensive in that, considered 32. Dipendra Rao just bowled 2 overs today. And Raj Prasad Shah also economical. Just 28 runs conceded from 4 overs. What a game of cricket we just witnessed. And that is the match summary. Karnali Province opting to bat first, scored 168 runs. Bipin Rao leading from the front once again, scored 68 runs from 43 balls. Ravindra Jangsai and Dinesh Adhikari also adding 33 and 29 runs respectively. Amrit Gurung, the only wicket taker for Gandaki, with 4 wickets to his name. In response, Gandaki Province, they fell short by just 5 runs. Arjun Kumar 70 runs for the batting side, and 1 wicket each for Diwan Pun, Prakash Zaisi and Yunis Bikram Singh Thakuri. A great game of cricket, but at the end, Karnali Province emerging victorious by 5 wickets. And it's time for the highlights. What a game of cricket we just witnessed. We will leave you with the highlights for now, and we will be back shortly with a post-match presentation. Welcome to the post-match presentation between the match of Karnali province and Gandaki province. Well, what a game of cricket we just witnessed. कर्णालीले गण्डकीलाई 5 रनले पराजित गर्दै प्रतियोगितामा लगातार तेस्रो जित दर्ता गर्न सफल भएको छ। पहिलो ब्याटिङ गरेको कर्णालीले 168 रन बनाएको थियो भने जवाफी ब्याटिङमा उत्रेको गण्डकीलाई 163 रनमा समेट्दै 5 रनको निकै नै रोमाञ्चक जित दर्ता गर्न सफल भएको थियो। र पोस्ट म्याच प्रेजेन्टेसनमा यति बेला प्लेयर अफ द म्याच अवार्ड प्रदान गर्ने बेला भइसकेको छ र सो अवार्ड प्रदान गर्नको लागि आजको गेस्ट हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ उदय प्रकाश शाह, क्यान अफिस सेक्रेटरी। सरलाई यहाँ अगाडि निम्त्याउन चाहन्छु। And the player of the match for today's game, it's Bipin Rawal once again. A back-to-back player of the match award for Bipin. And what a great knock from the left-handed batter. 68 runs from 43 balls with 4 fours and 5 sixes. Great knock from Bipin. Thank you, sir. Bipin सँग कुराकानी गरौँ थोरै। बिपिन हिजो पनि कुराकानी गरेको थियौँ लेफ्ट ह्यान्डेड ब्याटरको इम्पोर्टेन्स टिममा र लगातार प्लेयर अफ द म्याच अवार्ड हुन सफल हुनुभएको छ। थोरै एक्सप्लेन गरिदिनु यो फिलिङ।
अभियसली ब्याक टु ब्याक हुँदा चाहिँ जो टिमको लागि म्यान अफ द म्याच हुँदा टिमलाई स्कोर गरेर जिताउँदा चाहिँ एकदमै राम्रो फिलिङ हुन्छ। त्यस प्लान नै त्यही थियो हामीहरूको पनि, आज जति लामो खेल्न सक्छौँ त्यही नै।
कर्णाली लगातार तेस्रो जित हासिल गर्न सफल भएको छ, दोस्रो पोजिसनमा पुगेको छ टेबलमा। सो अब यहाँबाट कर्णालीलाई कहाँ देख्नुहुन्छ? निकै नै इन्ट्रेस्टिङ बनिरहेको छ।
अब अभियसली सबैको टुर्नामेन्ट खेल्न आइसकेपछि एउटा गोल हुन्छ, अब हाम्रो पनि गोल छ फाइनल्स खेल्ने, तर हामी त्यो एकैचोटि सोचिरहेको छैन, वान गेम एट अ टाइम होइन। एउटा गेमलाई चाहिँ एकैचोटि नै सोचिरहेको छौँ हामीले, त्यस्तो एकदमै अगाडि चाहिँ सोचिरहेको छैन। जस्ट प्लान चाहिँ छ, गोल चाहिँ एम चाहिँ सबैले राखेर आएको छ फाइनल्सको।
ब्रिलियन्ट पर्फर्मेन्स वन्स अगेन, कङ्ग्रेचुलेसन्स।
थ्याङ्क यू सो मच।
So that is the happy man Bipin Rawal, and that's all from the post-match presentation. We'll come back shortly with the battle between Bagmati province and Lumbini province. Till then, keep watching Kastamandap Gold.